know what brought you here for the... I assume you're here for the film festival, the halving.
Yes. What brought me here? What brought me here is my passion. My passion I found in Bitcoin, because every event I join in the last time, I was pumped with a positive energy by these people which organize these events and which join these events, because of the belief that Bitcoin can bring us a better time, a better future, and it's a solution of some of the problems we have all over the world.
Yeah, because I was speaking to a chap earlier on, and he was saying, it has a different value proposition depending on where in the world you're kind of based, in a sense. Is that...
Yes. Sometimes I give a presentation for companies or also for university about Bitcoin, about the history, the idea, the vision behind. And half of this presentation is about money, is not about Bitcoin. And when you look what money is, money has three main functions. Is a store of value, is a medium of exchange, and is a medium of account. So it depends where you live, and it depends how is your privilege to live and where you're born. What do you need from this function? Here in Europe, in Western Europe, also in US, we don't really need Bitcoin as a medium of exchange, because you have access to financial services. You have a banking account. It is not a problem to transfer money. We have a possibility to use some transfer of money, transfer of value. But look to the other countries, look to Africa, where it is not able to get into these financial services and to use these financial services. So they need this functionality of Bitcoin more than we need. So on the other side, or the second, is the medium of, not medium of account, the second is store of value. Also, when you look here, we've got, in Germany we have an inflation about 2.5% officially. Okay, it's a bit more, but 2.5 or 3 is not much. Look to Turkey, they had about 80%. Look in Argentina, they had, I think, 200%. So they need Bitcoin more as a store of value, because money is a base layer, and we needed to store our work, our energy we spend on work and invest, and we just want to save it for later, for ourselves or for our children, for the next generation. So this is why Bitcoin and the functionality of money, it depends for what you want to use. This is it.
Right, okay. And, there's a lot of new words in crypto and Bitcoin. When I was ordering the tickets for the event, they were called pleb, super pleb, and e-pleb, I think it was.
Yeah.
What's your interpretation of a pleb, a Bitcoin pleb?
Pleb is a
Is it like...
it's a very historic scheme for people, for normal people, not under. I think that's the term is some 100 years, where we have old Rome, I think, or whatever. So it means that like people, you and me, not the other people which govern us, which or in the past the kings or whatever. So which are these?
It's the common folk.
Yes, we are the people. So money is from people to people. It's a grassroots evolution. So this is, this, we are not rich. We are just like you and me, and this is it. And also against this people who wants to control us or to try to control us. And this is the plap, what is the pattern, the meaning of it.
Okay. And another subject that's often brought up is in Bitcoin, and especially is this idea of maximalism. Where do you stand on maximalism in crypto, or these various tribes that exist on these blockchains and everything?
The invention or the evolution of Bitcoin, that was not the start which Satoshi Nakamoto, created this white paper and published these white papers. The history about peer-to-peer or digital money has a long history. And Bitcoin was invented, or was given to the people, and the people started to use it as a decentralized network, and it gets bigger and bigger year by year. Now 15 years, but then people started to realize, or some people started to realize that there is something that's going to be huge, and I want to, maybe I can take it and make more money. So they tried to copy Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is open source. It's an open source network. You can take it, you can just copy it, and you can start your network instantly, maybe in a few hours. So if the people go to you and use your network, you will get the second Bitcoin, or the third Bitcoin, or whatever, which coin you need or you want. And this is where this crypto magic, other coins, came to the world, because many of the people or other people try to create a better Bitcoin. But many of these other coins and other tokens are only scams, or they don't have a better solution for something. But they had some of them had very good marketing, and what they want to do is to create more money, more fiat money. And when you realize, or when you start to study Bitcoin, to study what is the idea behind, what is the vision, then some of the people, I will bet most of the people, start to realize that there is no better idea, no better network, no better time chain and idea as Bitcoin. And then all the other stuff is not important. So you only focus as a maximum to the Bitcoin and only to the Bitcoin. So that does mean that the other crypto, DeFi, change, token is not interested in anymore for you. This is what then we call you are a Bitcoin maximalist, because you focus your energy, your time only for this solution.
Okay. And because there's been many forks of Bitcoin over the years, right?
Yes.
And they all seem to have failed miserably.
That's right.
It seems.
That's right.
I haven't followed everything so closely, but I have been looking at a lot of different things. And now, most recently on Bitcoin, there is this, I forget the name of the fella now, but he's doing ordinals, which is the NFTs, but on Bitcoin. Now, would a maxi hate that, or would they love it? Because it's a deviation, I guess, right?
It's but you mean also the ordinals on the Bitcoin network, on the
on the original, on the
on the Bitcoin blockchain. Yeah,
exactly,
of course. It's Bitcoin is free. Bitcoin is for everyone. Everyone can use it for that purposes he wants. If it's useful, or if it's not useful. I know some of the Bitcoiners, the maxi Bitcoiners, or they hate people, but there were a consensus to make these things possible because there were a change in the network which allows you to create this NFT, whatever, just something which information you can store on the network in the blockchain, if it's useful or not. But if you pay for it, and this is possible, I don't think this is useful, but this is possible, and it is open, so everybody can use it.
Yeah, that's one of the interesting things about decentralized networks, right? Is that people can feel however they like about how others use it, but they can't stop them.
Correct.
Or they can, because I think the argument was that the ordinals were like clogging up the network or whatever, and making everyone else's transactions cost more, right? Was that a side effect of it?
It's yeah.
So I can understand why they would be pissed off a bit, right?
Yeah, I think when it started, we had a huge transactions fee on the network, because these people who creates this NFTs and whatever pay a very high fee to get into the next block. So these people which use Bitcoin, as a transaction, as a payment system, they were pissed, because of course it is not good when other people just pay the higher rate just to write some information, some not very useful information into the next block. So of course we had a really high fees for the blockchain, for the Bitcoin transactions. But this is the evolution of a free open network.
Right on. And I've also been looking. What I've noticed in the broader crypto world is there's people that call themselves degens. Degens. They are, I guess, meme coin traders or shit coin traders, if you like. But they originate on the Bitcoin. They were Bitcoin degens as well, apparently. But I don't see so much trading on the Bitcoin network going.
You mean really the Bitcoin network, or you mean the other
where
coins
they're
and
making like
tokens?
liquidity pools, and they're doing their farming and all this kind of DeFi stuff.
Oh, okay.
You don't see so much of that on the
Bitcoin
this
is not
network.
the Bitcoin network. This is not the Bitcoin network, because this is what I mentioned before. You can just copy the network and start your own network.
Okay.
So your own time chain, your own blockchain, whatever it is. So you have, what's your name? Tom. So you can create your Tom coin if you want. Yeah. Then you have your Tom coin, and everyone can join your Tom network with your Tom coin. Yeah. And then you can do all this magic what you want. Yeah. You can do liquidity pools and whatever, or you can use just one of this network, other smaller networks, and create a token on that.
That sounds like a great experiment. I might run that experiment.
Of course.
Obviously not on the Bitcoin network though. It costs a fortune.
You know what it is this is a network effect. The network effect means that more people join the network, the value of the network becomes bigger. When you look in the past, when you were the one or only person who used the messenger, like, I don't know, maybe WhatsApp. Okay, I think WhatsApp is if only you has this WhatsApp, it is worthless. If we both path. WhatsApp. Okay, we can communicate. If more people join this network, the more useful it is. You know, with 10 people, 100 people, 1,000, millions of people, more people use this network, the more value it has. It is the same with Bitcoin. Thousands of people, thousands of computers use this network, or maybe millions of people use it. So it becomes, in year by year, more useful for the people. And the other is, like your Tom coin, if you start your experiment, of course, if you will find the people which gives the energy and the time, so the money for your Tom coin, you will have a success.
What if I told you that already happened? The people did it.
Why not?
I didn't do it.
Yeah, why not?
It's crazy.
It's crazy. I hope most of the people, I hope all of the people will become free. So you can do what you want to do with your time, with your energy, and so with your money, and invest it in your Tom coin, magic Tom coin money, yeah, or just save it maybe in the Bitcoin network for your children, and so on. This is also a saving technology. So yeah, it's your choice and it's my choice in what we give our money and to whom.
It does feel like a sort of open playground for experimentation. It almost invites experimentation by its very nature of being open source and decentralized. So anything that can happen will happen, right?
Of course. In the last 15 years, we had changes on the network, and we had also changes with the network. One of this best or most interesting films here is about the BTC Pay server. My trust in you is broken. One developer which realized that something is not right, and some of these big companies which processed the payment in the network are not really fair or not open or whatever. So he wanted to change something, and he made history. So I think we will ever see also in the future some changes which maybe are necessary, or because many of the people see that there is something wrong and we had to fix it. So this is the term why Bitcoin fix some things. But this is not Bitcoin what fix the things. These are the people who want to fix the money, to fix the world, to bring the world just a bit to a better place.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. Yeah.
That was a great interview, mate. Nice one.
Thank you.
We'll just get a release. If you can just say it's okay to use the footage in the documentary.
Pardon?
If you can just say on camera that we can use the.
Oh yeah, of course. You can use it. I'm Paul. Paul Patera.
Paul Patera.
Here. Patera.
Perfect.
Patera.
Right on.
Born in Danzig. I'm a rebel. I'm this part of this revolution. Yeah.
Revolution.
A revolution.
I like it.
This revolution. I like this. I found my passion in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I found my passion. For me, Bitcoin is life intensity. And I save in Bitcoin my energy and my time for my children. And so use it. Feel free to use it. Feel free to share. It was a really pleasure. Yeah.
Nice. Thanks again, man.
Thanks again.
Appreciate it. Have a great evening.